everyone, welcome back for a very long-awaited and I'm sure eagerly anticipated for a lot of you War Thunder First 10, and that is with the 9.3 battle rating Challenger 1 British main battle tank introduced in 1.77 Advancing Storm. Today is the 30th of March 2018. I have got my research set to parts. I have got a 15% research booster, so let's hope that makes a difference. Particularly because the speed is nice, that's for sure. Particularly as, since this is a British tank, it gets 33,000 points for the first tier of research mods. Not 20 or 25,000 like most of the other nations, except apparently Japan, who also has 33,000 for the Type 74. That is neither here nor there. I brought 20 rounds of ammo, so we'll see how that works out. I don't know. And, let's see, what else? Here's my lineup. Get that out of the way real quick. Okie dokie. Upper 2Ks taking people out already. Come on, get clear. Alright, well. That'll work, I guess. We're taking B. A different Leopard 2K just killed somebody else? Good God. So did you guys like yesterday's video? Not quite gonna make it. The speed is nice. I will say that. What are we doing over here? Looks like we're losing a lot of our team already. Well, maybe not. So, you may notice the pings. I started trying to do this video at about 7:30 in the morning. America time, Central time, where I live. And, I was in the queue for more than 15 minutes with US-only servers turned on. We're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead, we're dead. Yeah. Of course.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
And I wasn't able to yeah, we're finished. Wasn't able to get a battle, so I ended up mixing the EU servers in, so you may notice the ping from time to time going up to 150. That's because I'm on an EU server like I am right now. Anyway, we'll see you in battle 2. Yeah, ran into the entire German high-tier army there. Whatever, got an assist. Made it to a cap, even though I didn't quite get the cap, so on to battle 2. Well, here's battle 2, and awesome Korea again. That's fun. I ended up being first on the team last battle with a capture and then 2 more respawns. Let me tell you what. Coming back in a Chieftain as a backup tank after driving the Challenger, which at least moves, is excruciating. So slow. It's nice that the Challenger seems to move, but still, you burn off a ton of speed when you steer. But it does move. It does at least have the mobility that I've been looking and hoping and screaming for with driving the Chieftains and trying to research the Challenger. I'm trying to get out of your way, dude. If you went around me, which you might not even be able to anyways, but I'm trying to get clear so you can go around me. Go ahead, MBT. There you go. What do we got here? Okay, we've got Germany and Russia to fight against this time. Lovely. Let's see if we can make it to B again. Switch over to the Hesh rounds and see if they can do anything if we survive our first shot. The hull down is nice. Or the gun depression, rather. Might we get a capture? Might we get a capture and perhaps some research towards parts? That wouldn't be terrible. big question is going to be after I get a capture, what do I do? Back off or go forward? I got 2 friendlies up above me there.
We've
I
captured
think
most
we'll
of the strategic zones.
back off, actually. Let's see what the reverse is like. Well, it's not terrible. Alright, we're going to try and relocate to A from here, which is going to be difficult because we have to get through all these goofy stone fences that the Korean map is full of. 30th parallel. Alright, they capped A. We're going to move our way that way. Make our way that way. Try to get into some contact, hopefully with hull down. We'll see what happens. We're certainly doing much better in this battle than we did in the last one. That was an extremely swift slaughter in Battle 1. We've even got a bomber up. Oh, I don't have any cover off to my side anymore. I wonder if, well, looks like they're moving on in towards A. Maybe we'll go push A. Pardon me, yank. Come on. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Darn. Okay. That sounded like a missile for a second, but it wasn't, so. Yeah, I agree with you there, Sage Fee. It's not my favorite map either. Neutral steering is halfway decent.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
Alright. That'll work. Oh no. Flipped a rock. See if we can spot anybody camping up there and maybe hull down at them. Be nice. So this dude is complaining about people camping at their own base, so let's see if maybe they're up here. We'll make use of the intelligence that the enemy has provided us. I don't see anybody though. Yes. Say hello to YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, say hello back. What we got? We got 2, 3 guys left. If we get a survived battle here, it's not necessarily going to be because of me or because of the Challenger. It's going to be because we wiped their team out as quickly as they wiped our team out in the last battle. Maybe. I'm not assuming a survived battle yet.
Designated grid zone.
Not without FPE. Nobody?
Attention to the map.
Uh-huh. Alright. Let's stop here. Swinging about in place. Yeah, I'm finding the neutral steering to be okay, but first things first, I'm the realist. Gepard down. Enemy air. Enemy air down. 1 dude left. See if we can make it to C. This is starting to look decent for a survived battle, though. If we can make it to C, it would be real nice, but I think we're a little too far away. Got a road to travel on, but they're decapping it pretty quickly. I don't know. I would say it doesn't look good to get this 3rd capture. That dude is still just camping. Nah, we're not quite gonna make it to C. That's too bad. A third capture would have been nice for research. But it's not gonna happen. Hell. I know where he's got to be camping, so... So our boy's got to be up here.
Attention to the map.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's the guy with, like, no score, so... He's been camping somewhere back here where he can see me. There he is, I see him. Maddening. Just maddening. It's the gun or the breach. Every single time. Just maddening. I think he's actually right here.
Attention to the map.
I'm going to try to reverse it into C and repair. Now, I don't know if he aimed right and hit me or if it was just the Leo 2K. Come on, get back up there. Alright. Away with the repair we go. Oh, he's knocked out. So, how close was I on my mark? Yeah, my last mark was more right. I thought he was near the buildings. Too bad I won't get an assist on him for plinking him with the machine gun if I even actually hit him there. But it looks like we're going to get a survived battle in the second battle, so I am not going to lie. That's more than I expected for the Challenger 1 first 10. We'll see in Battle 3. Well, let's see about that there cross-country speed in the Challenger 1 and try to get to A. Which way do we want to go? I want to get this thing going in as straight line as possible, so I have to do as little steering as possible, because it really seems to bleed off speed when you steer at all. Okay, another small battle. We're fighting... Hey, look, there's Boris. Look at that. I need to thank him for all the sound mod work. I'll do that right now. Okay, let's see if we can make it to A. I don't see anybody to hit with our feeble APDS rounds. I probably should have went B, but see what happens over at A. Three battles so far, all on the EU server. I guess it's a good thing I added it into the matchmaking, because I'd still be probably sitting here waiting. It is a little bit early in the morning, and I am recording on a Friday, so let's hope it's a good Friday to record for the Challenger first 10. So far, it's 50-50, but that's not too bad of an average. Now, this is a contestable cap for sure, especially fighting against Leopard 2Ks. And since most of my team actually isn't heading towards A, I'm not going to wait for anybody, I'm just going in. At least the Challenger does have decent enough mobility. It may not have anything else. Ha! And I love that the British tanks all have the engine rev business going on when they're repairing.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Alright, well, let's go back to the APDS, I guess. Nah. Yeah, we'll go back to the APDS after 1. Capture and a kill. Somebody else is shooting up there. Now, I don't know what that T-64A really could have done differently. He certainly didn't have the reverse speed to get away. And if he'd have driven forward, he'd have just given me a flat angle on his upper plate, but he should have done something. Maybe angle, I don't know. Sitting there, sitting still probably wasn't the best idea. Now, driving to B from here, I think also is not the best idea, so... Let's with a cap advantage. Let's get over the top of this hill and see if we can spot more enemies.
Our victory is near.
And make sure we aren't going to get shot in the back of the side if we drive towards A. I had Hesh loaded, of course. So, yeah. Alright. No more Hesh for the rest of the first 10, I don't think. Alright, here's Battle 4. Gonna change things up and go for C because my hope is we take C and then I can go up these hill approaches here and use the hull down to hopefully great effect of the Challenger 1. And use the massive turret armor to hopefully get some hull down effect. Well, that's what I'm trying to do by going to the C point. Instead of going for the... Oh my god. Instead of going for the A point like I would normally do on this map. Okay. Another small battle. I'm not the only challenger, though. I'm not the only guy over on this side, either. Alright, we're going to try to get in on the cap. It does move faster than the Chieftains, more in the acceleration domain than the top speed, although the top speed is better than the Chieftains, and that is a relief. That is a relief. So as a result of that speed, look at my entire team behind me camping up there. I'm going to try and get in a little bit farther here and hopefully catch them unawares. Look at this, though. 4 of them.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Hurt somebody. Oh, artillery got me. Oh my god, game. No, it wasn't. Okay. Alright, it wasn't artillery. But like I said, we can't afford 4 campers up there. People have got to have more awareness of how many people are in the battle. Alright, here's Battle 5. So in Battle 4, we had 7 players on our team. And 4 of them went and camped up in that tiny little spot above the C point on the map. That's just incredibly poor situational awareness. More than half of the team all in one spot. I mean, clearly we were going to get routed in that battle.
Attack the A point.
I made it over to B and started capturing it, but of course I got swarmed by KPZ-70s. Because our 2 poor guys over at A got knocked out. I'm sure they got overwhelmed, or even in a 2-on-2, if the first person to lose somebody, you're in an extreme disadvantage, and I'm sure that's what happened. I didn't have time to watch as I was trying to move into a position at C where I could defend it before I got killed. So I'm not entirely sure what happened at A, but I'm sure that was it, and I'm sure they got overwhelmed by speed, and then our 4 campers up at C just never moved very far. So that's unfortunate. But anyway, here's Battle 5. All my battles so far have been in the EU servers. I don't know if that's friendly smoke or hostile smoke. I don't know if I'm going to make it to C. I came over to C to go hull down and also hopefully capture it. And then defend it hull down, but I don't even know if I'm going to make it now. That MBT-70 is probably going to capture it before I get there. I'm not going to be mad at him if he doesn't wait. But it's going to suck. Thank God I just bounced a shot. I think it was right there.
Most of the strategic zones are
Yep.
captured.
Okay. So we see him. He's up here somewhere.
Attention to the map.
I'm not actually... Oh boy. T-64B just took out our MBT-70 with me. So that's great.
Thank you.
Is that the guy who hit me? Nope, I don't know. I think it was a Leo 2K that hit me. Alright, got his cannon breach at least. Yes, please, by God, don't drive away. Try to reverse away so I can shoot you in your What? At least I got him. I got him in his ammo carousel and detonated him. Thank goodness. Well, let's see what a disaster this battle turns into. Anyway, we'll see you in Battle 6. Alright, well here's Battle 6. After the first 5 battles, I'm not as disappointed as I thought I was going to be. I'm finding more of the problems to be the small size of the battles and just the way the teammates are playing more than anything, so... Sorry.
I'm sorry.
So that's actually not a bad thing. I find that the stock APDS round, while it's got good penetration numbers, isn't really doing the damage that you want to have at this tier by any means, and I don't think I'm going to use the Hesh much, except maybe against soft skin vehicles, so I probably ought to knock my Hesh rounds down to like 2 and crank my APDS rounds up by 2 until I get the APFSDS. The armor, the turret armor seems to have saved me at least once. Maybe more. Of course, I did also take a shot into the gun barrel, gun breach, whatever. Gun breach, I guess. Which is not surprising. That's always pretty much going to be your surest thing to disable someone who's looking at you and shooting at you, is just shoot them in the gun. The mobility is, God, a breath of fresh air for the highest tier British tanks. It can move. Taking B, probably right in front of me. Yep, there he is. There is the dude. Ah, couldn't get my tank up fast enough to do something about him.
Cover me. The enemy controls
So,
multiple strategic zones.
gotta watch out for C.
Attention to the map.
Somebody put artillery on. Hey, he moved out. Cool. Maybe we can get the capture in. Make sure we can get a shot right there and right there. Turret rotation seems to be okay. Oh, thank God that tracked him. He stopped me from capping though, so... Okay, I tracked him and hopefully he's just rotating in place. Tried to take the tree down, I guess it didn't work.
Cover me. Attention to the map.
Again, this is what I'm talking about with map awareness. I mean, this guy's fine. I think he's the one who fired the artillery, but...
Attention to the map.
The other guys going way up north there?
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
They've got the 8 point. It's the only cap right now. He just moved right there. He'll start capping in a second and he'll know I'm coming around the corner. Hopefully my teammate up on the sniper ridge takes him out. Hopefully he's not looking behind it. Of course he was. Lost my gun, of course. Had to risk it. Of course he was looking behind him. Why wouldn't he be? Oh, of course it was an Object 120. I mean, I broke his track and it did nothing to him.
The enemy has
Of course he was turned around looking behind him. He would have known that I'd left the cap to come after him there, but whatever. Alright, well here's Battle 7. We will, as usual, try to go to B, because I'm sure we'll have Hogwarts well taken care of by 2/3 of the team. Alright, just Germans. This might be a little bit difficult. But hopefully we've got some Abrams and some... Got at least one. Oh, we got an M60. That's not going to get anywhere quickly. Good luck, 10th Mountain Division. At least the Challenger does have some acceleration, a little bit of get up and go to it.
Bravo.
There's a little forward x-ray of what 20 rounds takes you down to. Still a fairly decent amount of propellant charges down in your lower hull, so watch out for that, I guess. and that driver port there. Bit dangerous. Bit dangerous. Well, I don't know. I could make the argument that 650 millimeters of penetration with a heat round stock is pretty dangerous, and mobility is pretty dangerous, and the 20 millimeter rooftop cannon is pretty dangerous as a secondary weapon or to throw up dirt. And then the APF-SDS for the Leo 2K that an awful lot of people either have already ground out, which I find possible but doubtful, or more likely Golden Eagled their way to, is pretty dang dangerous too. So people who think that the Leo 2Ks aren't dangerous because they don't have any armor, that's a pretty foolish notion. I mean, if you're a sit still and don't ever move camper, sure, I could see where you'd want your armor, but if you get the Leopard 2K out and move around the map, you don't need armor. But that's neither here nor there, nor is it this first 10. So as far as this first 10, yeah, slightly mobile, relatively mobile, and the armor, at least for the front of the turret, is okay. Except for the gun. $27 miles an hour in a high-tier British tank. It's not something I'm going to be angry about. Nobody out there. Nobody up there, okay. Oh look, there's somebody at Hogwarts. What an astonishing surprise.
Attack the B point.
I am attacking the B point. Don't you worry. God dang it! Come on, tank, turn! Oh my god, I can't... Great. I'm stuck sideways and my tank can't... Awesome, this is not the angle I want to be facing, and I can't turn at all. Undamaged, probably because all I can do now is keep hitting him in the same place where I've already hit him. Oh. Or I can get an RNG hit that goes and flies farther to the right than it realistically should have and kills his crew. I'll take it. See if we can't get the cap here as well. Be nice.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
And then we get Leo 2K'd. From where? Straight ahead? Nope. I was right about to turn to the right and head down to the A point, but yeah. Like I said, mobility and the APF-SDS. Oh, that got all three. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, here's Battle 8. This could be interesting. What I'm going to do... I'm going to try to get on the back road and... if I can get there. We've got a lot of guys going that way, which is not surprising. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is get back here and go up that... shoot up that road. Because you can get sort of hull down there. Assuming that all these Abrams and Chieftain in front of me don't do the exact same thing, but that's what I'm going to try to do. Last battle, I ended up with 6 kills. I had, one with my Canberra, and then a few with the Chief Mark 10, and nobody else on the team just... Nobody was communicating at all. Nobody was saying anything. I had a T-64 behind me when I was in my Chief Mark 10. And I knocked out a couple of KPZ-70s, and I was trying to get back up to B, and a T-64 behind me gets hit, set on fire, and just sits there. Doesn't say anything. I had enough time to type him out and ask him, and type out, where, with a bunch of question marks, and then T-64, where did he hit you? T-64, where is he? T-64, do you know what hit you? All that I had time to type out before he blew up, and he never said anything or clicked on the map at all. Just solidifies my drive to make my video about communication and teamwork, because I have to. I can't stress enough the importance of teamwork and communication in this game. If you see somebody, if you take a hit and you can tell where it came from and you're disabled, figure out where it is and click on the map. Even if it's just a general, I took a hit from over here on the left, I'm gonna mark it. You know, it's this way, or I'm not sure, from my left somewhere, maybe here, and just click on the map and just let your team know, hey, this is roughly where I think the dude was. Even if it's just, I'm not sure, you know, tell somebody I'm not sure where it came from. At least that's better than just sitting there quietly and letting your teammates who are next to you wonder and not be able to do anything and get killed themselves by the same guy because you knew where he was, or at least had some idea where he was, and you kept it to yourself.
Our victory is near.
Go away, you stupid light poles. You're not going to screw up my shot. Friendly. You know, guys, I appreciate the fact that you're kind of bottling them up with their spawn, but it would be swell if somebody else came back. Fine. Go away, 88mm. Ah. I was going to say I'd appreciate it if somebody else came back and helped us actually cap. So I had more people helping me cover all the angles. Alright guys, here's Battle 9. This could be an interesting one. This could be a real interesting one. Let's see if we can make it there in time to get in on the cap. We're fighting Germany and Russia, and it's a small battle. It may or may not be an EU server. I don't actually know. A ping like that, I don't know if that's a somehow distant US server or European. I would, judging by the names, I'm going to go with it being European. But I'm not sure. Coming up to the end, and I haven't been anywhere near as disappointed in this tank as I really thought I was going to be, so maybe for once I'm having good luck with the first 10 instead of getting bad luck in bad situations. It seems like it's been halfway decent. I mean, last battle, we had like, what, 4 people drive beyond the cap and just go for their spawn, while clearly the enemy team was not still hemmed up in their spawn. And I ended up getting killed by a T-64B while I was trying to cover multiple angles of approach on the cap. So, I mean, that'll happen. But I don't anticipate beating Leopard 2Ks to the point. But maybe that MBT-70 can get all the way down to the edge there and trap them. I don't actually mind this guy. I just wish the rest of these guys were, I don't know, I guess we're arrayed well enough. It's a small enough battle. Seem to be all more or less moving the correct direction. Let's see if I can make it to A. Hope that the MBT-70 way out on the left flank there gets into a good enough position to catch them before they can head me off up at A. I hope. This team is arrayed fairly well, actually. Just one guy went down for the south. That's not bad. I'm glad that one guy did. Honestly, 2 would have been okay, just for mutual support down there. But I'm not mad that there's only one, really. The rest of us can be up near the capture point. Thank goodness I am driving a Challenger, because I'd be back where he is. That's our one Chieftain Mark 10 back there. You can see how much more distance I've made out of our cap than he has. Okay, they're at A, not surprising. Now, can we get up to where we can see the guy at A before the late joiners catch up and see me from here, from the side? That's the big question. Got another guy with me. Should be able to get a halfway decent hull down here.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Let's hope the dude makes a run in front and tries to get to the woods. Just like that. Now let's move as quickly as possible. I don't even know where that shot came from. hang on. Right as I swept my sight across the horizon, I saw a T-64, I'm sure. And then I lost him because I was sweeping my gun so quickly. I'm gonna try to just get the cap here. I hear shots up there already. Oh my god.
Attention to the map.
Those could be friendly, but I don't think they are.
Attention to the map.
That's not friendly either. Oh, no, 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 no.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Got him, and he wasted his air spawn, thankfully. Well, I mean, I didn't get him. I got the cap, is what I meant. Got the cap, not got him. Got the cap, and he thankfully wasted his efforts there. Hopefully he's out of the battle. Good, he is. Okay, we're going to attempt to hold the A point. Now, that guy who just killed our challenger up there, hopefully our challenger actually says something. Because that's our challenger
Attention to the map.
who just came... Our challenger just came back in the, on the Falcon, and he's not saying a thing. If you respawn, and you know where the dude shot you from because you had the death cam, and you get back in the spawn, and you just sit there and don't say anything, come on. Click on the map. And there we go. Dude is right here, and probably is exactly the guy that just killed our other challenger.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Unbelievable. Dude didn't say a thing, and now I'm the one getting killed by him because he didn't say anything. It is. It's the same Leopard 2K that killed the other challenger, and he didn't say a damn word. I really thought I was going to be angry at the tank in this first 10. It turns out I've been pissed off at teammates the entire time because nobody can communicate. Okay, well, here we are, guys. Battle number 10. We've made it through the first 10 for the Challenger 1. It's another small battle. And let's hope we have another team that actually communicates instead of the teams I've been having where no one is talking at all. I can almost understand language barrier, except clicking on the map doesn't take any language. At any rate, this is battle number 10. Before I forget, I do have bonus footage. I've got several bonus footage scenes that I've just collected from all the way back, I think as far as November or December of 2017. And then I may mix up some non-British ones because I've got a couple other bonus footage clips that I've saved that I may not necessarily have nations coming up soon to do first 10s for. So, may mix in some. I don't know. We'll see. It'll all be in the editing process where I figure that out. But I will definitely have some bonus footage for today, if not any here from the actual first 10 itself. So far, nothing happened. There was one clip I considered doing where I knocked out 2 KPZ-70s very quickly, 1-2 with my Chief Mark 10, but it wasn't particularly, I guess, noteworthy, so. That was one right there. And I think he's knocked out. He sure is. It's nice making it to the A point at something resembling
Attention to the map.
a short amount of time.
We've
There's
captured
people
most of the
communicating.
strategic zones.
There's people communicating. He marked somebody back there at the normal spot, but I don't... Guess he was already dead. I guess that was a hull, it looks like. We got somebody right... No, he's dead too. Alright, I'm not mad. Not mad at all. Keep taking them out, boys. We lost an Abrams behind me. Okay, it's just Germany. I'm not sure where that Abrams got killed from. I'm not sure if he's going to say anything. I assume it's this guy. I don't know. Could have been him. Could have been... Well, it wasn't him, I guess.
Attention to the map.
Alright, they are marking. Yes! And thank goodness they're marking. I don't know that I would have seen this guy, but I see him now. Loader and track. Uh-oh. Ah! Come on! Somebody please hit this guy. Oh, unbelievable, man. Right as I started backing up, I should have just tried to rotate in place, I guess, but... Golly! How did that set me on fire? Where did that cause a fire? Alright, well, final thoughts for the Challenger 1. It has been a breath of fresh air. I know a lot of people had a lot of not fun with it.
Attention to the designated grid.
I have not had the world's most terrible time driving it. Obviously, I didn't have very many high kill totals or anything. That could be due down to the stock APDS rounds. That could, I know a lot of it is down to the teams that I've had, because I've had a couple of teams that just didn't communicate at all. This team is doing much better. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. And otherwise, yes, just sit right there. Please still be repairing somehow. No, he's moving. Pull up, pull up. Okay, we're on fire. I think I got him. Yep. Oh! Okay, we'll finish up the final thoughts in just a moment. Okay, so to finish up the final thoughts as an airplane flies over. Get some shots of this guy. Okay. To finish up the final thoughts, the gun seems like it should be good. It should be obviously much better once you get the APF SDS. The armor seemed like it saved me a couple of times. I think I took a couple hits in the front. I had a couple of bounces that obviously didn't kill me, so that's nice.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
What else? The mobility, like I said, is everything to me in high-tier tank battles, and the Challenger finally brings that for the British.
Attention to the map.
So that is nice. Of course they're at our spawn. Why wouldn't they be? We're holding 2 of the caps. Why wouldn't they come to our spawn instead of the caps? Yep, there he is. Couldn't get shots on him in time. I guess I'll mark him. What? I hit him. Oh, because there he is. Let's just keep going. So, yeah, refreshing addition to the highest tier British tank tree, for me anyways. And I look forward to driving it a little bit more. Oh my god, they killed him. That's amazing. I look forward to driving it a little more, and of course, you know, it gives you a single relatively mobile tank at high tiers, and then you've still got to back it up with not much, really. The Striker can kind of move, I guess. But between the 120mm gun, I'm looking forward to getting the APF SDS. The APDS round did okay for me. Obviously, I didn't have any fantastic standout battles by any means. I don't think I had more than 1 kill in a battle with the thing. But yeah, I'm gonna get editing on this one and try and get the video ready to come out on Monday. And that should pretty much wrap it up. Stand by for the bonus footage coming up immediately following here. And we'll see you guys next time for more War Thunder. This was not anywhere near as painful as I really expected it was going to be. And maybe it's because I had such low expectations for it that I didn't get stressed out and angry. But I'm glad I didn't. At any rate, take care, everyone. Bonus footage coming right up.